the Revenge of Tiny Bones in today's video. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, breaking down in-depth and original lists every single day, discussing the strategies as well as synergies, providing you, the viewer, a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively and efficiently. Furthermore, demonstrating in our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage against the best decks as well as players in-game. Closing out with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and join the community Discord, link in the Linktree link via the description below. Cheers, kick back, relax, and let's take a look at the deck.
It's a new lap record!
Here we are with Grixis Legends, a build that I've been working on for a while. And recently, we've seen the Pro Tour weekend showcase a 4-color Legends deck, which is similar to this build, only in the fact that it's using Rona as well as Inti. Let's just get that out of the way. HEG's been using this for a while. But no, definitely check out that 4-color Legends deck if you're interested. That was played in the Pro Tour. It did quite well. I'm honing in on some different synergies within this build. It is going to be the draw synergy, okay? Rona is able to do that with her ability, untapping when we cast a legendary spell. Inti will make it so that discard value, as Rona is draw and discard, isn't, just going away, because whenever you discard a card, exile the top card of your library, and you may play that card until your next end step, right? So this is very good, specifically if you decide to tap Rona on your opponent's turn, and then you can get some additional value through Inti into your next turn, which isn't necessarily how we play the deck, however, okay? So this will allow us to, sustain ourselves throughout our matches. Aside from that, my secondary synergy within the build will be the Edict's Memory alongside the Tunnel Grinder. Both of these cards work very well together, and even more so when we layer it with Rona and Inti, right? So if you're unfamiliar, the Memory will draw a card when it enters the battlefield. You have no maximum hand size, which is interesting. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn more than one card this turn, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of cards you've drawn this turn, -1, which would be your first card that you draw, right? So this is really going to help us apply pressure to our opponent's health total. Furthermore, Inti will provide trample to that creature that we're pushing up, confirming its damage output through that evasion, right? Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample until the end of turn, right? So this, in conjunction with the Edict's Memory, will really help supply consistent damage. Furthermore, we couple this with the Brass Tunnel Grinder, 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards from your hand and then draw that many +1. Furthermore, at the beginning of your end step, if you've descended this turn, put a board counter on the grinder. If there are 3 counters on it, transform it into the Searing Rift. And whenever you cast a permanent spell with mana produced by the Rift, discover X, where X was that spell's mana value. It's not much, but it's a little extra, and, well, we definitely don't say no. Discover is a cast, and it can help us trigger Rona. We can potentially get some additional draw going for the build, so it's just a little bit of additional value for us. Not our main focus, however. That main focus will lay within the discard any number and then draw that many +1. We dump our entire hand. Just get everything. Maybe we keep another grinder if we have multiple copies. But we dump our whole hand, draw as many cards as you can. That's going to trigger the Memory, right? That Memory can go on any of our creatures. One of my favorites in deck will be Vadmir, New Blood. When it has 4 +1/+1 counters on it, it's going to gain Menace and Lifelink. Whenever you commit a crime for the first time, each turn put a +1/+1 counter on it. Well, yeah, we can commit crimes, sure, but we could also just turbo stack these counters, give it life gain immediately, right? Make it like an 8/8 or something with life gain and menace. The evasion or evasive characteristics within that menace make that damage output again quite consistent for us, which is nice. And then, you know, one of our final creatures in the deck alongside New Blood will be Tiny Bones. And this is really nice because, you know, we can supply it with +1 counters, which is great. It has Death Touch, which is beautiful. But then we also put Trample on it. So it's like a 5/5 with Death Touch and Trample. It only needs to deal 1 damage to a blocker, and the rest of the damage can go into your opponent, which will help confirm its ability. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard and spend mana as any type to cast that spell, which is great. And again, that Trample means that we only need to deal 1 damage to the blockers. The rest can go into our opponent, and that's going to remove their blockers, and of course give us some value from their graveyard. We can force them to discard through Tiny Bones Joins Up. Okay, so when it enters the battlefield, any number of target players discards a card, and whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, any number of target players will each mill a card and lose 1 life. First and foremost, this is the same trigger as Rona, which makes the deck work very well together. We have chip damage through Tiny Bones, and then coming in later through the Edict triggers, right, with a combination of creatures and evasion, however it pans out for us. Furthermore, we have one last creature that we should mention, Urtide Resurrected. 4 mana, 3/2 with flash. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Countering target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Its controller will draw a card. Destroying target creature or planeswalker. And then again, its controller will draw a card. This is good to protect from field wipes. It's also a legendary creature, triggering, you know, the synergy within Tiny Bones and Rona, which is quite nice. We could potentially destroy our own to draw. Draw-based synergy. Never know. You play it, destroy itself, draw a card. I guess that's one way to go about it. Some interaction within the deck as well, right? So we've got 4 copies of Cut Down. This is really nice in conjunction with Tiny Bones, right? It's, you know, play Tiny Bones. You know, your second turn, you play a mana. If you have a 2 mana up, you play Cut Down on their creature. That's a 1-drop. You still have 1 leftover mana. You attack with Tiny Bones, and now you play their 1-drop. It's beautiful, right? Very, very nice. Aside from that, we have Bitter Triumph. You know, this is going to take creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Triumph can take everything else, right? Creature or planeswalker, as an additional casting cost, we do have to either pay 3 life or discard a card. Keep in mind that discard synergy with Inti. Not bad. Very, very nice here for us. And Slick Sequence, 2 damage to any target. If you've cast another spell this turn, draw a card. So a little bit of reach damage for us alongside Tiny Bones Joins Up. That damage can go right to the player. The draw is, again, very nice within the memory. Incorporating Plaza, indestructible hexproof on our legendary creatures, along with our damage-based lands, as well as the turn 3 minus lands, because our curve is so low with a 2.0 average mana value supported by 22 lands, that we just want to get out with 3 colors consistently. The Plaza really does help there. We have a few other utility lands here through the Defiance, the City, and the Mire, which is quite nice with the cost reduction via our legendary creatures as well, right? Casting these lots of times just for 1. Very fun deck. I'm having a ton of fun with this build. First and foremost, the Edict's Memory alongside the Tunnel Grinder. Yes, it is the best. And then honestly, Inti and Rona is really, really, really good as well. Don't forget that you can transform Rona for 5 mana, or I guess 6 mana. 5 and 2 life if you want. To the Obliterator, it's 5/5 with trample, and whenever a source deals damage to the Obliterator, that source will exile a card from their hand at random. If it's a land, put it into the battlefield under your control. Otherwise, you may cast it without paying its mana cost, which is really, really cool for us as well. Specifically, as we can kind of, you know, passively apply counters to it, you know, with the memory if we don't, you know, spaz out. And, you know, maybe it has 3-4 counters on it, and you transform it. Those counters go along with it this could be maybe a 9/9 at that point with trample. I'm coming over, which is a ton of fun within the build. So putting a lot of love into this deck. I hope you all enjoy it, even half as much as I am, because it's an absolute heater. Oh, we forgot to talk about Kato. 3 mana, Planeswalker, 3 loyalty. When it enters the battlefield at the beginning of your end step, it's going to phase out, which is nice, dodging removal. Furthermore, we can make an unblockable creature, which is the best evasion for our massive amounts of damage through the 1/1 ninja token. +1, draw a card, discard a card unless you've attacked this turn. The discard is great with Inti. The draw is really good pre-combat with the memory. -7, you get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player. Search your library for a blue or black card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. I mean, if you get it, great. I wouldn't worry about it, though. Just focus on that -2 that can't be blocked, and then the +1 for the draw discard, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Very nice. We absolutely love it, and I hope you do as well. Enjoy today's gameplay footage. I'll be back after to talk a little bit more about the deck. Cheers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the community Discord. Yeah. And looks good. We have a nice 1-drop. We have a nice 2-drop. Get lost. Controldeck.net. I guess we have backup runners, so this is okay to play. Again, forcing the mill, dealing a bit of damage. Negate goes. That is a very, very good card. One of my favorites of the set. Was good, yeah? Really? Alright, I mean, let's go for a diggle. Oh! Got him! They scribed that to the top. Thanks. They know it was good. Would have been a lot cooler if it was another one. Let's just take our hit. And this is a decline. I need a 4th land, though, ideally. Oh, no. No. I don't have artifacts with that kind of mana value. And this is creature? No, non-land permanent. Do get our crime. Mill a land, deal damage. They're going to take Tiny, probably. Maybe Inti? It's a hard one. They're all pretty good. I think Vadmir's the worst, but you do you. It can have maybe the best damage output, though, right? Oh, that's so good. All right. It's entering again, so it re-triggers the mill, the damage, the crime. Toss Kaido. Anti triggers. Interesting. Decline it. Land and play. Take our draw. It was a second cast, so worth it just to take, I think. Down to 4 life. Oh. Let's try it. Brass Tunnel. Tossing Inti, double draw. And a discard for Inti to trigger as well. Oh man, that's not great. Let's draw again. Inti triggers. So we have 2 4-powered attackers. Get lost on 1. Do they have another? Nice draw. There's lethal. So just the damage through joins up. Playing all these legendary creatures can really add up. The land could be better. Let's mulligan. This is it right here. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. We should probably be throwing a land here. Thoughts on that? Oh, we did get it off the top? No way. Okay, please don't remove Rona. Sad. Sad. When don't they have it, though, you know? So this is where the Planeswalker would be really, really good. All right. More removal. It's one of those decks, I'm sure. They're thinking about which one of their removal spells to use, right? Try to look like you're enjoying yourself for this Dell time. Angels. Nice, dude. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Angels can dunk on anything with just a couple turns. No life gain though, huh? wonder if they have single target. I would not doubt it. Nice draw, dude. You're a legend. Oh, that's so bad. Let's force a discard. That's gonna be good. It's also a crime. A land. I'm coming over. I think they're gonna just outpace us eventually, though, right? When I think the ability is what, 6? Yeah. So we're okay for now. Oh, it's a good thing we pushed up. Jeez. This Archangel's a killer. Hit for 6 too. Dang. Okay, trample's really good here. It's a nice little crime for us. We can do this for 2, which is good. Toss a land. Hit for 10. That's something. There's no way we get this. As long as... No, they have their 6 land. Yeah, we're in trouble. Well, no, I'm going to bounce it after they pay for it. Oh! Have I played a land? No. Ending turn. Woo! Yeah. X gonna give it to you. Well, wait for them to declare their attackers first, right? We don't want them defending. You can do it. You can do it! Well, they got Vigilance, and the other one's gonna stay back anyways. This is also a crime. Triggering Inti as well. Not really relevant. Grinder is. We'll need to discard it. I guess we could play it and then discard what we get. That would have been better. Hashtag sad. A little bit of a misplay there, I think, actually. Could have had 1 extra draw. Hey, that's just fine. Just fine. Let's take the font. It's also a crime on the turn. Oh, man. I did not think we were going to get the W here. But look at Vadmir. A 13/13. Woof. And we've got protection for it. Dang, bro. It's impressive. Maybe they have a field wipe and then can rebuild after that. It would have to be an exile-based wipe. We do have hexproof as well as indestructible. Peace out, Holmes. All right, going first. Honestly, the hand isn't that bad, and I have faith that we're going to get some good stuff off the top. Oh, that miner's a Dudley, though. Dudley? That was Harry Potter's brother, right? Dudley, come on. We have a nice turn 2 here. I like it. Oh, I quite enjoy, mate. Probably just met with a removal, though. Mill a land, deal a damage. But we're in the big leagues now. All right, what's going on? What's going on over there? Don't you dare. Yeah, okay. I mean, kind of expected. Sad, but it's expected, so. Oh. Okay. Phasing out 4 mana off the top, obviously. Untapped, too. Oh, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. Well, let's make it a little smaller, I guess. Sucks. It's fine, though. Draw a discard.
Now, what do we have here?
Pass over and turn. Not a great position at all, Dougie. Don't you. All right, 1 damage and mill. Plus, we counter target spell. They do draw. Okay. Do they attack Kaido? Can we get our 5th land? If we can get our 5th land, it's nearly a home run. Still a lot of damage, but no block. Oh, they both... Never mind. That's fine. If we get a land here, it's fine, that is. Then this is a big if. Pretty please. One damage plus the mill. Push up our Urtai. We regain advantage tempo-wise. We have removal. It's anyone's game. Very close match. What's wrong? Let's kill it. Let's kill it. That death touch is brutal. We almost need to just attack, hold up the other one. Or just straight up kill it. But then we can't Brass Tunnel. And they get a draw. But I feel like that's most relevant. And then we can still take damage. Unless we get lucky with removal. It does definitely exist, but... So we get our damage. We get the mill. Plus the trigger from the ETB still hits. Even though we don't keep it alive. And then we hit for 4. It's close. It's close. It's close enough that Tiny Bones joins up should, without some life gain on their part, close out the match. We're within reach, right? Goodbye. Oh, Minor Delphia. Is that 2 of them? Just gonna take the draw. Land and a legend. Rona's really good. She can defend here. Down to 3 with a mill. And she gets buffed, dodging, cut down. Because of the tunnel draw. We also mill a cut down, which is great. A 3rd miner. You're going to London. Don't you dare have a removal spell. Oh, or a corpse with haste. That's game, isn't it? So close. So close. So we have trample. We have them down to 2. This is interesting. They would have had us to 1. They pay life. Oh, that's game. Plus, we just have this if we wanted. You're such a jerk, HGG. You don't know me. We need that for trample. We also had trample through the transformation of it, but that could potentially expose us. Good game. 6-8 with trample. That's like not bad for Rona, right? That's not even transformed either. Going first, mediocre land, but I'll keep it. Rona. Okay. I'll allow it. A little protection on the top end if we get there as well. I do not mind. Scooty. Scooty doesn't know. Uh-oh. They're like, I can't show them that. All right. Okay. Naya +1 counters. Collector's Cage. Interesting. Hideaway. Probably Vault-Born Tyrant. Right? What else are they getting, you know? The good stuff, huh? Oh, it could be an Atraxa.dev. All right, let's get after this. Draw and discard. I'm going to need you. You can go. Throwing the sequence isn't great. But I'd rather go this route. Killing the scout can happen at any time, right? It's not like we sacrifice that ability. To take it with a draw, relevant, but not actually what I'm looking to do here. Ooh. That's a really good card for us. We'll get our bro back, and we're not necessarily needing the life gain yet. Are we defending? Or should I go for another draw? We may as well not only defend, but attack. Which is maybe not more than. I feel like it is, though. Alright, see, I'm winning now. So that's fine. And are we going to hold up protection? And then we get 5 in double play? I think maybe, yeah. So if they can play 2 creatures here, each of which not having 2 power, like if they could play 3 power creature or 2, and a 1 power creature for 1. Oh, I love this Tumblewag. That is a good card. If you have this, give it a try. You will not regret. Very cool. Is that a turtle? Bro, there's like a tortoise over here. Chilling with the cacti. Hey, you do you, bro. You do you. So let's, I guess, first Rona. Oh, you're good. Not spending our mana here super effectively is not the end of the world. And bro phases out as well. I'm going to draw and discard first.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Land's been played on the turn. I probably should have removed the Tumblewag, but... because we're definitely in danger. If they have something really good in the cage, can trigger it and simultaneously mount. Not terrible. It's being a little bit greedy this turn, I think, but from here on out, if we get away with anything, I think we can tighten it up and probably close out the game. We could have played it safe there. It just... the earlier you get a Planeswalker out, the better. We could have held it till 5 and tried to double play, but I think that worst case scenario, we can race. This is a beginning of combat, or that's an instant speed trigger. Okay, so I didn't want to look at it quickly or too long. Just touching on it quickly. That activation is at instant speed, so we got to be careful there. We are saddled. Counter on the scout. Okay, then you're doubling the scout though at least. Scout goes to a 5/5, or the tumble goes to a 4/4. Cage is still active if they want it. Why didn't you do it first? Missing out on a double. And what do you get from it? A commie. Okay, not end of the world. I mean, it's good. I'm glad we went with Kato right away. That wasn't the end of the world by any means. So, speaking of this end of the world, let's get Inti out as soon as possible. Start draining. We need 2 mana for our removal if that's the route we go. I don't think we played a land this turn though, so I would love to find one.
I know something you don't know.
We can double play these, but this is only creature. But triggers on itself. Meh. Not bad. Again, nothing we don't already have. I guess play the land. Tiny Bones, Triumph. We do have Trample here as well. Keep that in mind. I think we're good to go. Pushing Rona up. Trample or removal? We can go trample. Hopefully we draw removal. No. So we could have actually went in a little bit deeper. I was going to use the removal. Down to 1. Oh, that's fine. That's game. Because here's Rona. And that's a Tiny Bones joins up trigger. Good game. Nice. Our opponent is going first. We have a literal ton of land. Oh, not a control deck. Everyone in the world is playing control. Oh, we had Rona. I didn't even realize. It doesn't matter too much. Well, it's actually better this way. See, I did it on purpose. Oh, that's funny. What a liar. Yeah, no, I didn't, but sometimes you get happy mistakes, right? Things work out in your favor that you may have not planned for. Don't you dare field by me. I swear on all that is holy. Draw Delphia. Let's see what we got. Squeeze me. Oh, I think I just put my back out. Well, that's kind of rude, isn't it? Already played a land. I mean, who cares about this? I mean, I do. Just take it. Not much. Maybe we can take that later? Four in hand. Planeswalker Delphian. Now it's going to make a creature.
Yeah, you won't stop me.
Oh, that's the wrong Planeswalker, homie. That's the 4-drop Kaido. Okay. Not attacking or blocking.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Okay. We still can tap Adelphia. So that's no problem. That blast zone's going to dunk on me. Let's hit it for 2.
I'm guessing you won't give me directions.
Let it go. Three in hand. Blast zone's not great. Any more 2-drops we keep in hand. I'm going to take Urtai if I can. Okay. Mixing it up.
That should be enough of a distraction.
3 in hand. Oh. That's really good. I do not have anything to take care of these planeswalkers, bro. Straight up removal. Just treasuring me. Well, it's still a creature. We're going to do this. Toss cut down. See what we get. It's a replacement. Great news. While they're tapped, we're also going to hit it again. Vadmir's also castable next turn, gaining as much value as we can. Inti's in hand. Thanks. Can I Zed that? We should have transformed. That's okay. Second Inti in play. Untapping Brona. Yeah, we should have hit with the transformed variant. I don't want to bounce a Planeswalker. It's good, though. I want to force a discard. Blood out on top. Playing way too many 2-drops. Don't tell me how to live my life. I guess they're keeping it. That's so good. I'm glad we didn't do it. Comboing off here. I think we have to take Vraska, right? I kind of like these cards. Okay, Blast Zone dunks on us. Let's pretend they don't have it. Let's also pretend they're not holding 2 field wipes. We didn't get to pretend for very long. No! Oh my god. Brittle, dude. What did they take? Tinny Tins. Tinny Tin Tin. Tinny Tin Tin. We still have some really good cards in hand though, right? So this is not that bad.
You'll never see me coming.
This is going to be real annoying. I wish the creature phased out too.
Bet you can't catch us.
Still taking a draw. That can get discarded. Or be played next turn. It can chill out. It's not doing anything. Okay. How did I get a kill on this other Planeswalker? And that's also another field wipe, don't forget. No, just a Teferi. That's all. That's all! These Planeswalkers are really hard to deal with. Bitter Triumph's our best bet. Okay, and that's up to 2, which we no longer have. And they just... No way. There's no way you bounce that.
Thanks for the help, Pom-Pom-chan.
They untap it, though. Yeah. Okay, cool. The draw's never bad, but the untap is probably best. I can't be blocked, of course, though. So this is going to be... how do you say? Disastrous? We have 1 draw here. This would be 1, 2. Oh, we're not attacking, though. Keep in mind.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
I'm going to single use them all. Feed them 1 or they won't use it. Absolutely. I should have fed them Inti, actually, maybe. Put the counters on the one they're not going to fry. They have so much value. Yes. Not funny.
I can run circles around you.
Teferi's so good. Teferi can probably just draw here. Which is like another field wipe, right? Oh, they go to 3. I'm free and clear to lay these 2 drops in, I guess. That's the grinder. That's the planeswalker, which is good. Which is good. Which is good. If you're gonna kill the planeswalker, I'm gonna let you have it anyways. Yep. 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 Okay, let's see what the fairy's doing. I assume it's a draw, but they might just untap. What's that last card in hand as well? The 2 life. A legend. Dang, that was your last card in hand? Bro!
You are not much of a roadblock.
Teferi's got to go. Just right now. Teferi's got to go. Or we leave Teferi. Take out the planeswalker that's stopping this and just drive home. That's draw, though. We got to take the draw. Well, doesn't this draw too? For 0. No, this is look at. And that's much better than just here's a single draw. We have trample on a secondary attacker. Grinding out these planeswalkers takes a lot out of us. Like, dude, I'm not a control deck. We're close, but just every turn, the value.
That should be enough of a
I can't be blocked. What are you doing? You think you're gonna... What? They have to have an answer for it then, right? And you're attacking? You're an... What a legend. No thanks? Question mark? Question mark? 1, 2, 3, 4 mana in hand. You're going to bounce the land, maybe, for a double activation? That doesn't make too much sense. Well, it wouldn't be terrible, but, like, now you do it. Yeah. After the first strike damage is dealt. I was going to say, that's a little messy. It's not dealt any damage yet. And then they can shut down our other attacker with the secondary ability. That's actually really good. Rafine in play is also not bad. They're giving us their all. No doubt. No doubt. No. I gotta kill this Rafine, don't I? Could be a land on the turn. Tossing a grinder is never good. Oh, that's extra bad. Forever punished. Dang, dude. Why you hate me? Land. Cycling, and it's another land there, right? So what's this final card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Dang. Creature. So it's not a field wipe. That's what you top deck? Wow. And here's my top deck. Yeah, it's only draw 2, which kind of sucks at this point. They're tapped out. I'll keep this one that's about to transform. And this will transform it. Also triggers Inti. Give me some removal. I need to kill this Rafine. Can't channel from the grave. We only have 1 black source. I think it's the life gain we need to keep. They have another one. They have a second one. They have a second Wandering Emperor. I can feel it in my bonesy wonesies. Still take it. This could also attack. Oh, man, we're getting burned on these. First a tunnel, now a Rona. I don't doubt they have another. We just, like, they have such a good deck, right? They're playing control against, like, a aggro tempo combo. Very, weird thing. Using field wipes against us, right? Using what just is like a limitless supply of planeswalkers. That draw really helped them get back into the game as well, which is pretty brutal. Why not activate the land? There you have land to attack within the Restless Fortress. The Rafine is just such a broken card. I guess I should have taken it instead. Wow, yeah, that's my bad. I should have taken Rafine. Fair and playable card, ladies and gentlemen. Just absolutely fair and playable. Down to 10. A lockdown. Good game. I'm out. That is it for me. See you later. Another? I mean, this is exactly where our control deck wants to be, though, right? Turn 15. Opponent goes first. We could probably keep 7 here. Start milling first, I guess. Push and pull. Control/combo deck. Rona is a go. Mill and damage. It's a red land. Naya-based deck. Colors. Dino Delphia! Alright, Soaring Cities. Name of the game. No red land. Wow, that's 1 damage. I'm just going to look for it. Really? Not impressed. That's fine. Of course they do. You dirty dog. All right, let's see where we get. Red land off the top. I need that. I need to keep that. I need to keep the removal. Still going to look for the land. It's worth more than the damage. Ever will be. I don't think they have small creatures. We could maybe play their dinosaur if all goes well. We have to get pretty lucky though, right? Okay. Thank you. Kind of sucks we lose our inti, but this will be fine. Nothing for us to take. We need to hold up 2 mana. Let's drop Summoning Sickness. An Angel Fire Ignition, ladies and gentlemen. Declining, I need those cards. Ending turn. Hammer Skull back in effect. I need those cards, unfortunately. So we just take 4 damage instead. Okay. Draw an untapped land. Dang. Maybe I should have just taken their dino instead. Being greedy. Could still potentially get it. No. Still put it into exile for me, please. I'm gonna keep this in hand to discard at this point. Might regret it, but can't tell me what to do. You just won't stop. You literally just won't stop, will you? That's crazy. Oh, wow. Here you go. And another. Okay. Kind of regretting not playing that land, but you can't tell me what to do. Wow, we're always just 1 land shy of this Tiny Bones working. We have Trample and Death Touch. So this is really, really good for us. The only bad thing is they can just take the damage and kill us next turn. But don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. We only need to do 1 point of damage to each of these. Which is great. Thank you very much. All of them dealt with. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana. And they, you know, just take control here in a very bad way. Okay, for 8, 9, 10 minimum. Not good. With the trample. Beautiful. So we're dead next turn. Edict. Out. Drew card. The vigilance is quite helpful for them as well. Down to 3, and they definitely have lethal at this point. We'd have them to 4 without the life gain. In turn. Good game. Bro. 3 hammer skulls with fight rigging. That's kind of good. If we had first strike, that would be phenomenal. Right? And then death touch first strike on defense. Death touch trample on offense. What do you do? Good win. Nice game. 2 lands. It's not terrible. It's not the best, though, by any means. We have some removal. And I mean, having Tiny Bones and Cut Down is so good. We basically just keep it because of that. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, mate. Every kiss begins with K. Is that so? I don't know. One draw, please. One power up, please. Oh. Dang it, Randy. All right, might be a little grindy. We better get grinding. A Aldred. Some life gain there too. Right, the Sunset Revelry is really good. So this is a Mardu control deck. You're gonna be losing life, simultaneously drawing cards there as well. Okay. You got any goodies for me? Man, why don't we have our 4th land here? Oh, Ultra Sag. We could play their Sheoldred. That is so sad to me. Another life. Wish, dude. Oh, man. Let's draw Adelphia. Down to 17 after the double draw. They organically have one. That's fine. Me too. I'm going to pay some life here. Well, actually, I don't. But I have some decent removal. Let's attack. Nothing for us to take. Submit 0. 2 of them now. Jeez. Decline. I don't know why it won't let you just, like, decline it immediately, but I don't make the game, so here we are. I'm also going to just force this. Right. They do have to discard. That's a big deal at this point in the match. It's a land. They double draw, which I mean, just totally gets rid of that value, but whatever. You leave me out of this. 4 in hand. Oh. Oh. Where are all these creatures coming from? I thought this was a control deck, dude. Damage in Philadelphia. Well, that's a weird card. Kill this or start drawing. The drawing doesn't matter now because you're not taking lethal anyways. Let's get the draw and just see what it is.
I know something you don't know.
I don't think these do anything either. See what this is. Oh, doggy doodle! We can go. We can't cast it, but I mean, can we cast a land here? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. Kaido's still in play. Needs single target removal. They have it. I mean, they're gonna just get lost it, right? 4 in hand, still down to 15, which isn't actually a lot. don't. I was kidding. Well, it wasn't get lost, dude. It's fateful absence. No! Okay. Let's phase out. 4 cards in their hands still. Dang, that arena is putting out. I need my 5th land. Wedding announcement. Good, but don't care. Care a little bit more now. And there goes my creature. Hashtag I hate you. This is fine, though. Tinny Tin Tins back in rotation. Oh. Oh. They're not happy about that. Let me take the draw first, see what we get.
Now this is a juicy secret.
It's tapped anyways. Let's take our second draw, see what we get. Nice. Okay, okay. It's a 4/4. Planeswalker in play. 4 cards in hand. Oh my gosh. I gotta get those Shellies before they do. Angel double kick to kill Tiny again? You are sick. And then Kaido to 1. Nice. That double kick was dirty.
Now this is getting fun.
The life gain that they're getting from that too is ridiculous, dude.
I know something you don't know.
Let's toss Slick Sequence. And do we need to hold up removal here? I think we do. Or just cast it now. What would they possibly have? Unlimited card draw? Yep. Checks out. Wouldn't have been bad if we could have just got that land earlier. So was that what I'm killing instead? No. But it does kill us. Maybe it might kill a Planeswalker. I guess I get to pick, right? I'm going to keep the creature up. Take the Angel. It's 3 life anyways. It's a round trip. Maybe we could have kept a grinder. I think the life gain may become relevant here though soon. They do have quite a bit of pressure. We're going to kill Shieldred. Make this into a relevant block as well. No attack. And turn. Those Angels have been just clutch. Very good. Okay, that's literally a massive problem. Yeah. Do we just force attack? It's going to be a 6/6 for 5. No, I also don't really want to play too much because they're going to wipe. And then just start drawing back. Let's see what we get, first and foremost. Sometimes I like to keep that other grinder. It could be good. Here's our crime, a land. That like kind of helps them. Uh-oh. Put it on Vadmir, no attack. I think we're keeping this in hand. They grab a Shieldred to start their turn. Oh man, there's so much stuff they can grab. I hate this game. Sorry, I'm just trying to think this through. I'm not trying to be slow or anything. There's a lot going on here, bro. Oh, you're taking my tiny bones? Did not expect. That's why maybe it's not even worth thinking about. If you're me. If you're me. I hate this game. Sunfall? That's what you're doing? I'm not angry. We're going to do 1 damage here. Drawing a card. Wow. Don't you have enough card draw over there? It's like, yeah, I got enough creatures. To check this one out. It's an 8/8. And I continue to mill their land. That's great. That is great. Let's draw a card this way. I don't think we're going to beat this. It's a clean hit, too. Another angel. Take lethal, hit for 12. Oh, straight up transforming it. Nice. That's probably game. They can just attack, close out. I would have probably taken one of the others, but that's fine. Just, like, why'd you just... Oh, because it was the 3-drop. And the other... Okay. C. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Let me do it! Do I have to go in full control? Let me tap this mana. Let me tap my own mana. Full control was the answer. Peace. Grixis Legends. My new pride and joy. I've been loving this new set. As far as the creativity aspect as a deck builder, which is my main get, it's there. It's got everything that you'd want. Again, the set's very new, right? So we're all very excited about it. It's not too difficult to be original still, right? I imagine things will tighten up a bit. We have the Alchemy release on the 7th. Let me know if I should play Alchemy again. I kind of gave up with it and was bad-mouthing it, but I don't think it helps the brand overall. But, you know, it's expensive, and it wasn't necessarily what they said it would be, but new cards keeps it fresh. And if I can continue to remain in this mindset of pouring out absolute gas decks like this, I should remain there. I shouldn't let things get stale and, you know, lose that creative edge, which I do like to foster. So let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this deck. I have some other thoughts. 11 of them, in fact. Jace? Question mark? 3 or less. I mean, yeah. 2 mana, not casting till later. Allowing us to double cast. Yeah. Draw. Yeah. Discard. Yeah. Why isn't this in the deck? I couldn't find a spot for it, and I settled on Kaido instead because it makes you unblockable. It's a hard life. You try building, you know? Magda, you know, it was here before Vadmir. Vadmir's better, though. I mean, I like the treasures, I like the dragon, but I like the life gain a lot. So, Magda, you didn't make it. Infiltrator, you didn't make it. We're not really free casting enough. There's a little bit of it, but it's not enough. Malcolm used to be in the deck. It got cut, homie. Not good enough. The Investigate is nice. The Flying and Haste is fine. But, you know, it's just not stacking up to where we need it to be. Flibble Flip on the plate alongside Jace. Gix in that same area, right? And then the Dragon Engine. This entering from our graveyard will draw us 3 cards. That could be good on an empty hand. Easy to discard. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it. Liliana, that discard ability, the sacrifice isn't bad. You know, it's a legendary as well. Lord Skitter can control the graves. It's also a legendary that can make more tokens for us, which I don't mind. The Dealer of Death, just too slow. 3/4 is nice for 3, but you know, I gotta pay mana, and I'm looking at the top, and I already have so much draw. It's put into hand and not draw. You know, that's kind of like the determining factor there. And Shieldred, you know, add it to the deck. Go hard. You made it to the end of the video. You deserve to put this in your list. I didn't because it feels like cheating, but you definitely could win some games with it. There's a lot of draw, and that's going to really pad your life total, and while simultaneously dealing more chip damage to your opponent alongside joins up, which is really, really good, right? So throw those Shieldreds in there if you want. You definitely can. Trim maybe some, depending on, you know, what you've got going on. Maybe Slick Sequence goes, a cut down can go, how many do you need? 2, 3, right? It's very easy to fit them in there. You can trim some of these legendaries that are 4 down to 3 potentially if you want as well. I would do the grinder before the memory because you want this first. But again, that's going to be up to you. Rona and Inti can also potentially go to 3. Again, lots of room to make adjustments to add that shoulder depending on your specific tastes. Take the deck out, give it a couple plays, and then be like, oh, this is what's not working for me. Probably Select Sequence and cut down, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you decided to cut for Shieldred. Maybe if you think you got it figured. It shouldn't be too hard of a decision, though. Mostly, I just want to say that I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a magical day. I'll see you soon in the next. Oh, yeah, new content every single day on the tubes. I'm also on Twitch daily. My life, baby. Let's go. Lasts like 4 or 5 years at this point. It's been a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And it's truly been my pleasure. Thank you all so much. Take care. I'll see you soon.